Lance. Lance, what are you doing here anyway?
It's a nice dump. Hey, Blue, did you take all of these?
Yeah, I took them.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I got lots more.
You got talent, Blue. I never would have figured it.
Yeah.
This chick is dynamite.
She's mine.
Oh, come on. Come on, who is she, really?
She's my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, sure she is. Sure she is.
So what's so funny?
This is your girlfriend?
Don't touch a picture.
I guess this is the one you had the fight with, right?
So what are you doing here anyway?
Well, I got a little business for you. Special assignment. I want you to do stuff just like this.
Me?
Yeah? I want you to take some pictures.
Oh, Lance. Lance, I love taking pictures of girls, you know. I take good pictures. Lance, we are talking about taking pictures of girls, aren't we?
And we're talking about one girl, our little friend Miriam Mason.
Yeah? Yeah, I wanted to take pictures of Miriam, but I was afraid you'd get angry with me. She's pretty. She could take some good pictures. Don't you think she's pretty, Lance?
Yeah, she ain't bad. She ain't bad.
Yeah, you ain't still mad at her for getting away like she did, are you?
No, that never happened. You got that?
Lance?
No, it never happened.
Sure. Sure, Lance. I just thought you might still be mad at her.
No, not since I found out the size of her old man's bankroll.
Huh?
Forget it. You got your camera and stuff here?
Yeah. Hey, do you think we can go out to the woods? It's nice out there. I could get some good stuff in the woods,
No,
you know.
this is not a centerfold, Blue. I just want a couple of pictures.
But I like to take lots of pictures.
Oh, I get it. You want to add to your collection, huh?
Yeah.
Is that how you get your jollies? Yeah. I guess that's about as close as you could get to a pretty girl, huh?
No, it's not. I did one of them.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
right.
I did one.
Right.
I did one. I did.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what, Blue. If you're a good little boy, I'll let you take as many pictures as you want to add to this collection, all right?
Thanks, Lance.
Now, don't mention it. Far be it for me to stand away your cheap thrills. But come on, go get your stuff. We gotta get out the saddlebag.
Lance, you want me to bring some film?
Usually helps, Blue.
Yeah, I meant,
Don't worry about it, man. We'll pay you back.
Oh, good. You want color, black and white?
Look, I told you, this is not a centerfold. We just want black and white. Now, let's go, man.
You want studio finished?
Come on.
Get glossy 8 by 10s.
Get out the door, will you?
Well, everything's all set. I told Terry we're on our way.
It'd be good to get out of here.
Well, you don't sound too excited.
Well, I am, Ben, really. I can't wait.
Oh, but this is the day we have been praying for so long. A new day, a day to start all over again.
Well, I just can't wait to get out of that hospital. I'm glad to get out of there.
Now, I thought you liked Dr. Diedrichsen.
It's not him. He's okay. And I'll miss Caroline. She was the only friend that I made while I was there.
Yeah, she's a fine nurse. She worked at Kingsley General for a while.
Yeah, you told me. I promised her I'd write her.
Well, I'm sure she'll miss you too.
Everybody else there was so weird, you know. They really gave me the creeps sometimes.
Laura, you don't have to think about it anymore. We're going home. I mean, we are finally going home.
I guess I was pretty weird when I first got there.
Laura, you have been sick. But now you are well. And all that's over now. It's time for us to get on with our lives. It's time for us to get on with our life together.
Ben, you're so good to me.
I love you.
I'll try to make it up to you.
Now, Lori, there is nothing to make up. We have so much to look forward to. Let's just forget the past, okay?
Okay.
I mean, just think, we're finally going to open up the clinic. Gosh, it seems like ages ago since I bought that thing from Jeff. And we've been working on it. Now it's all ready to go.
But I thought you told me that you didn't even know whether you wanted to do it or not.
Well, for a while, I didn't know if I was going to have the time. But now that Dave Phillips is back, I think we're going to get this thing off the ground.
Dave Phillips is a friend of the Cummings, right?
Yes, he was over at our house for dinner, remember? Jeff is the one who brought him to the Lord.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
He's had quite a life. You know, when Jeff found him, he was in a drunk tank downtown. A few years ago, he was one of Kingsley's finest obstetricians. Until he started drinking himself to death.
Well, didn't he open Kingsley's first abortion clinic?
And he made a bundle. But I think it finally got to him, and he started drinking.
Poor guy.
Oh, but now he's a new man. I mean, I think that's why he is so excited about this clinic. It's 180 degrees from what he used to do.
Well, I know it'll be a success. I just know it.
I've waited a long time for this clinic. Now the pieces are finally falling into place.
Ben, what about your hand? Is it going to be all right?
Yeah, it's getting better all the time.
But you don't use it. You're still eating with your left hand.
Well, it's getting a lot stronger, so don't worry about it.
Well, how did it happen? I mean, I know you told me it was an accident, but you know, it's funny, I don't even remember it at all.
It's been a while.
Before I got sick?
Yeah.
Well, I hope it gets better. How can you operate with it like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And trust in the Lord.
Yeah. Trust in the Lord.
Well, it's about time.
Hi, Mr. Washington.
Come on, what are we, about 3 minutes late? Big deal. We got the camera and stuff,
Are
right?
you sure the retard can handle it?
What?
Sure he can, man. The guy's good, ain't you, Blue?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm real good.
Hey, Ron, you should see some of his pictures. This guy's got talent, man.
Yeah. Don't be funny.
No, I'm serious. I went to his apartment this morning. He's got pictures all over the wall.
Yeah, I took them all, too.
Yeah, they're all the one girl. I had to laugh. I figured that's about as close as he could probably get to her. Hey, Ron, I've been thinking. You know, all the way over here, I've been thinking about this.
Well, that's a most unusual endeavor for you.
Shut up. Now listen to me. This is a good idea. I thought we could get Blue to take pictures of all of our girls, you know? We start a whole new sideline, you know? And Marty could do all the developing in his lab. He's good. You know, like he did that, those copies of Ramona's,
Screen
her screen test, man. He could handle it.
I told you before, I don't pay you to think. I pay you to do what I say.
Oh, man, wait a second. Blue, can you handle a movie camera?
I don't know, Lance. I could try.
Yeah, we could make a mint, Ron.
I'm not a smut peddler.
Smut. I'm talking art. I'm talking classy stuff. You know the prices those guys are getting for that slick porn?
I said I'm not interested. We've got business, remember?
No, but Ron,
I want you to get a picture of Miss Mason holding today's newspaper. Now, do you think you can handle that?
Yeah, right. I can.
You
No
better
problem.
not mess this one up, Lance.
Right. Isn't that right, Blue?
No problem. I've been dying to take a picture of her.
I don't want you to let him put his hands on her. You understand?
Hey, he's cool, Ron. Come on, you know Blue, man. He's like a little kid around.
Well, just keep an eye on him. Who knows what he might do? And I've got to get back to town. I want those pictures today. It's time we made our move.
All right, man. We'll get right on it. You ain't got nothing to worry about, Ron.
I wish.
Come on, well!
What?
You heard the man! Go get out there and get Miss Mason!
You want to take pictures in here?
Shut up, Blue!
The light's better
Don't
outside.
forget the blindfold, you understand?
The light
Get out of here!
I'm glad it's all over. I really do feel better, Ben.
I can tell. You look wonderful.
Do I?
Are you fishing around for compliments again, huh? Come on.
No, know, really, it's my hair. It's just so short and everything, and I know you like it better long. Ben, I'm sorry. Ben, I'm not going to bring that up again. I really do want to go home.
You're not nervous about going back to Kingsley, are you?
You're starting to sound like Dr. Dietrichson. How come everyone keeps asking me stuff like that?
I just want to make sure that you're okay. I don't want to rush things.
I'm sick of the dumb hospital. It's like a prison. I want to go home.
We're going to be staying at your mother's house, you know.
Yeah, you told me. That's fine with me. As long as, you know, it's just a few days.
Yeah, well, we figured it'd be easier on you, and Terry and Peter, of course, want to see you.
It'll be nice to be back in my old room. There's something about being in your own house. You know, the one that you grew up in. I don't know. So comfortable and so safe. What's the matter? Is there something wrong with that?
No, not at all. I feel exactly the same way.
Why are you so worried?
I just don't want anything to go wrong, that's all.
What could possibly go wrong, Ben? I'm all right. Will you just quit treating me like a child?
Mary,
What are we doing?
don't worry. We just gotta have some fun. I'm gonna take some pictures. Yeah.
Picture? What kind of pictures?
Well, I wanted to take it outside, but this doesn't do you justice in here. I mean, get the light, you know.
What's this all about?
Shut up, will you? Sit her down.
All right, right over here.
Right here.
Miriam.
Where?
Sit right here. Yeah. Yeah. That nice, cozy background.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
just
like
fine.
It. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Hey, Blue, did you forget something?
What?
The blindfold, dummy!
Oh, sorry for the blindfold. Yeah. All right.
We gotta see your face, remember?
It's nice. Yeah. Fabulous. Yeah.
And the paper.
The paper. Right. So the paper. Hey, look. I put you.
Well,
yeah,
what
right there.
is
Oh,
this
it's
for?
nice.
It's for the cover of the Kingsley Chronicle. They're doing a feature on wealthy young socialites this year. Come on. Now sit up and smile pretty. Right, you all set?
Yeah, I said.
Okay, now hold that paper up right in front of you. Just like that. Yeah, that's
Are
good.
you going to be sending this to Daddy? Is that it?
Smile pretty. Come on, you can do a little better than that.
Wait, is this for the
Come on.
ransom note? Because that means you've been in touch with Daddy, haven't you? Is he out of the... Tell me, is he out of the hospital or... Is he what? Is he
Aren't you about
okay?
finished yet?
Hey,
Would you tell me?
Why don't you get over there and I'll get a shot at the two of you? Be real nice.
Wait, does this mean I'm going to be going home soon?
Well, it does if a certain Charles Carpenter cares about his little darling daughter.
Then you have been in touch with him, right? So
nice.
then he must be okay. Oh, listen, he'll do whatever you say because he will. I know he will.
Yeah, you better hope so. All right, that's enough, Blue.
But Lance, you said, you know.
Oh, forget what I said. That's enough.
Lance!
No, come on, take her back to the blockhouse.
Okay, I haven't even finished the role.
We don't need any more. Take her back.
All right. Take her back. All right.
Oh, no, you don't need to put that thing on again. I'm not going to run away. I promise I'm not going to run away.
I know.
Come on, you know what the boss said. Put it on her and get her out of here.
Okay. Mary, I'm really
right.
sorry about the lighting here. Really, if I had good light, you look so good.
Well, believe it or not, the office is not going to fall apart without you there.
Nancy, I told you last week that I wanted to take today off to do some Christmas shopping. You picked a pretty bad day to decide to go in late.
Well, I'm sorry, boss lady. I thought we were friends. I just, thought I'd see how your date with Brad went, that's all.
Oh, it was okay. He's not a bad guy. How are things going with Fred?
Fred? I didn't go out with Fred.
I thought you'd give the old man a call. I mean, seeing as you're so short on cash and everything.
Vicky, what kind of a woman do you think I am? Vicky.
Well, hey, he's not such a bad guy. For a man his age, he's pretty well preserved.
Yeah, well, so was King Tut. No, I've had it with that old geezer. I don't care how loaded he is. I don't need him.
Sounds like you've got a new prospect in line.
Do I ever? What a catch this guy is.
Well, you gonna tell me who he is?
Well, I met him at the hospital yesterday. He's a doctor, and his name is Dave Phillips.
Sounds promising.
Vicky, I don't know why we've been spending all our time going to the Castaway Bar. We should have really just gone to the hospital cafeteria. There's a lot of guys there, and most of them are going to be doctors, right?
I guess.
Which means they're going to be loaded. It's fantastic. I mean, you really ought to go over there.
So, do you already have a thing going with this Phillips guy?
Well, not a thing exactly. I mean, I only just met him yesterday. But he's really good looking and he's very distinguished, you know, and he's interested.
Oh, he's interested.
Yeah, I could tell right off the bat. I mean, the way he just kept looking at me and everything. Of course, my sister is trying to make a dive for him, and she doesn't stand a chance.
I'm sure.
Oh, no, this guy is for me. I could just feel it in my bones. This guy is Mr. Right.
Okay, thanks. You expecting Sergeant Brubaker?
Sergeant Brubaker?
From the Kingsley Police Department. He's on his way up. What's going on?
Just a social call, I'm sure. Nothing to be alarmed about.
You don't think he...
Listen, I practically own the Kingsley Police Department. They don't give me any hassle. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sergeant Brubaker?
Yes, Kingsley Police. I'm looking for Ronnie Washington.
I'm Ronnie Washington. What can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Certainly. A little later, honey, I'd like to talk with this gentleman alone.
Sure, Ronnie.
Come on in, Sergeant.
It's a nice place you got here.
Thank you, I like it. Can I, get you something?
No, thanks. If you don't mind, Mr. Washington, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
By all means. I always felt that it's been my civic duty to assist the police department in any way that I can. Now, what seems to be the problem?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Babs Farley.
Babs Farley. I don't believe that I know anyone by that name.
And I happen to know that you do know Babs Farley. Intimately.
Intimately. Is that so, Sergeant Brubaker?
I have a very reliable source.
Well, if I did know this Miss Farley as intimately as you say that I do, one would think that I would be aware of it, wouldn't one?
Oh, come off it, Washington. I know she was your girl.
And I don't think that you have anything better to do than invent fictitious love affairs.
You tried to kidnap Babs Farley, and you got Miriam Mason instead, and I want to know where she is.
That's a very serious accusation, Sergeant Brubaker. And I'm afraid that if you persist with such outrageous allegations, I'm going to have to insist that my lawyer be present.
Well, Miriam Mason has been missing for over 3 weeks now, and I have reason to believe you were involved.
Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant, but kidnapping just doesn't happen to be my line.
And what exactly is your line, Mr. Washington?
I have a number of business investments in this town. Would you like for my accountant to go over them with you? If you come back here with a warrant, I'd be happy to assist you.
And what about Hugo Lancelot? Is he here?
Lance is my business associate. He's out in the field today.
Oh, I bet he is. Cleaning out the stable, no doubt.
The what?
Nothing. Mr. Washington, you deliver a message for me, and you tell your friend, Lance. I got a couple questions for him when I come back.
I'll be sure to give him that message.
I'd appreciate it. And, Mr. Washington, I intend to keep my eye on you and your associates. Just thought you'd like to know.
Really, Nancy, don't you think it's about time you got onto the office now?
Yeah, in a minute. I just wanted to ask you, what about Gil?
What about him?
Well, don't you think we ought to get moving on our plan?
I don't know, Nancy. I've been giving it second thoughts, and I just don't like the idea of using my position at work to jeopardize Prescott development.
Vicky, you gotta get the guy where it hurts. We gotta pull him down a notch. Did you see the way he came into the office the other day mouthing off about this big building complex?
Nancy, the Canterbury office complex is a big project.
Yeah, but he thinks he's some kind of big deal, you know, some real hotshot. He's such a jerk. And the way he treated Peter the other night, I mean, it was just heartless.
Him? What about you?
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, I'm family, and Peter knows I'm just playing along. I didn't really mean it, but Gil really meant it.
I was so mad at the two of you that night. I couldn't believe you were saying those things to him.
Yeah, but Peter knows it's just a joke with me and him, but Gil, I mean, he really attacks like that. I just can't wait to show that creep what a fool he is. Vicky, what about the building thing? That building complex, let's do something there.
I don't know, Nancy.
Well, Vicky, look, how about those permits, you know, he wanted to get processed?
Well, all he gave me was a soil analysis for the Land Development Commission.
Yeah, are you thinking?
Nancy, no.
We've got to hit him where it hurts. It's time we put that guy in his place.
It's very, very tacky, and I want you to take it back. You just can't stay away from it, can you?
But Ron, I like it.
Listen, you're my girl. You're not working the streets anymore. I don't want you dressed like it, understand?
I know, but look how much it costs.
I don't care how much it cost. It has to say class. So take it back.
All right.
Come on, you know Ron, he's a man of impeccable taste. You better take him up on it, honey.
Class.
Well, Ron, everything's taken care of. I just sent Blue to Marty's to get the pictures developed. We ought to have him back by this afternoon.
Well, I just hope that they come out.
Yeah. So we call Carpenter now?
No, not yet. Today happens to be the day that he's coming back from the hospital, and I want to make sure he's as comfortable as possible before we lay it on him that his daughter's been kidnapped.
How thoughtful of you.
Yes, it is. I just hope the old boy doesn't suffer another heart attack when he finds out he can have his daughter back for a mere $400,000.
$400,000. Just think of it, Ron.